Hey everyone, my name is Bhanot and I'm a senior at the Bronx High School of Science. I've completed 2 summers of cancer research internships at one of the major cancer centers in New York City. And today I wanted to talk to you guys a bit about cancer biology and delve deeper into one of its key aspects, cancer metastasis. Cancer kills around 10 million people every year, so it's important that we understand the biology of this dreadful disease. Let's begin by defining cancer. Cancer is a disease caused by the uncontrolled proliferation of cells in the body, and arises from mutations in our genetic material, which is DNA. I've listed the 6 most common cancers worldwide below, with lung cancer being the most common at 13%. There are 4 main types of cancer. The first is a carcinoma. Carcinomas are cancers found in the epithelial tissue. Sarcomas are cancers found in the bone and connective tissue. Leukemias are cancers of the blood and bone marrow, and lymphomas are cancers of the lymph system. Now that we have this basic introduction to cancer, let's define metastasis. Metastasis can be broken up into meta and stasis. And when we define these, we get that meta means beyond, and stasis means a state of inactivity. Therefore, when we put these together, we get that metastasis is the process by which tumor cells break off of the primary tumor, travel through the blood and the lymph, and metastasize in a secondary part of the body. It's important to note that all solid tumors can metastasize, and that most patients who died of cancer had a tumor that did metastasize. The metastatic cascade is a series of key steps that leads to the formation of a metastatic tumor. It begins with the formation of the primary tumor, which is caused by the uncontrolled proliferation of cells as a result of a genetic mutation. Next is the step of angiogenesis, which is the formation of new blood vessels that provide the tumor with a steady supply of blood, which carries nutrients and oxygen that it uses to continue dividing and growing. Third is the epithelial to mesenchymal transition, which is a process by which epithelial tumor cells gain motility, which they use to migrate to the secondary tumor site. Fourth is invasion. Now these tumor cells break off of the primary tumor and make their way towards the blood vessel. They then intravasate in the 5th step by penetrating the wall of the blood vessel. They then enter circulation and become circulating tumor cells, or CTCs. Finally, these CTCs extravasate out of the blood vessel wall when they are at the secondary tumor site and begin to form the final metastatic tumor. They do this by first forming a small pre-metastatic niche, followed by a slightly larger micrometastasis, and the final metastatic colonization, which is the metastatic tumor. A rather interesting phenomenon that scientists observe in metastasis is the metastatic organotropism. In biology, a tropism is generally the action or movement of an organism towards a specific external stimulus. In the case of metastasis, we see that different primary tumors tend to metastasize in specific areas of the body as secondary tumors. In men, we can see the example of prostate cancer, which tends to metastasize in the bone and lymph nodes. In women, ovarian cancer tends to metastasize in the diaphragm, the peritoneum, and the lymph nodes as well. And as you can see in this figure, there are many other examples of primary tumors that tend to metastasize in specific areas of the body. There's a wide range of treatments for cancer. We can begin with surgery, which is the physical removal of the tumor through the process of surgery. Radiation kills dividing cells by causing damage to DNA, which is essential for the cell division process. Chemotherapy directly blocks mitosis, or cell division, by interfering with the process of DNA replication, which is an integral part of the cell division process. Targeted therapy is more specific. It involves the use of drugs to target mutated or overexpressed proteins that are contributing to the continued growth of cancer. And immunotherapy, which is a heavily researched field now, involves leveraging the patient's own immune system to initiate an immune response against the tumor. And finally, hormonal therapy involves the use of drugs to inhibit specific hormones that are contributing to the continued growth of the tumor. And this is specifically used in the case of prostate cancer in men and breast cancer in women. Thank you very much for listening, and please let me know if there are any topics you would like me to cover in the comment section below.